What's going on, guys? Gstar here. For those who don't know me, I am the hottest, youngest entrepreneur making business cool again to the urban community in the industry. I'm brand new and I'm taking over. What's up? Welcome to my fucking channel. But I wanted to get a thought off real quick. For those of you who don't know me, I think the biggest thing you should know to start is that I'm someone that takes control, all right? I'm someone who not only takes control of situations, but is accountable for every situation I'm in, and that's a habit that started, to be honest, when I was probably about 7 to 8 years old and realized what was going on. As a kid, a lot of us don't realize what's actually happening to us, or in what stream of consciousness, they call it. So we do know what's going on, and for a lot of you, such as myself, that have had traumatic events happen at a young age, a lot of it gets forgotten about because what your brain does is it subdues very traumatic events so that you can continue to function. If the brain were to allow us to take every event that ever happened to us and actually think about it consistently, like you would probably think would happen, we wouldn't be able to function because we'd be so traumatized by those events. So here's what I'm here to tell you tonight. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, all right? People view life as something that happens to them and not something that they can control. Going back to the beginning of what I just said, the most real shit I can tell you is when you become consciously aware, let's call that age 7, like I said before, if we call that age 7, you start to realize what you can and can't do. At least I did, all right? So what I realized is most everything is going to be in my control whether I like it or not. I wasn't born into wealth. I wasn't born into having a mentor like I'm doing for all of you guys now, which is why I'm so passionate about this. I'm passionate about my movement, my company, and what I'm doing for you guys because I never had it. So just like I never really had much of a male leader in my life to guide me. So I guess that's why I find myself so passionate doing a lot of the stuff I'm doing now for you guys. Pause. So here's the deal, all right? When you wake up every morning, as soon as you're conscious, and I'm going to give you guys more room than me. So I started to realize this at a very, very young age, but maybe you guys will realize it, let's be fair and call it 14, 15 years old when you're really aware of what's going on. Right? You're like on that borderline of a child and not. So by the time that you're old enough to understand what's going on, you have choices almost immediately to make if you want to be successful. I realized that I had to go out pretty early on my own and make the life that I wanted. I didn't see the life that I wanted being presented to me. Now, that's from the viewpoint of a child. Most of my audience, some of you guys are young. I don't know if you guys out there are that young, but some of you guys are young. And so the point is, regardless of your age, even though I realized it that early on, I'm not expecting you to, even if you don't realize it by 14. Maybe you realize it at 20. Maybe you're realizing it now at 50 and you're watching this, okay? You are in control of your life. Most people think life just happens to them. Whatever they're born into is what they traditionally almost continue to do. It may not be career path-wise, but it will be behavior-wise. Let me elaborate on what I mean. So a lot of people, if their father was an abuser, you'll see the pattern of abuse again happen later on down the line because that's what that person knows. If you see that person, again, let's say the father was unsuccessful in business, that person has a dramatically lower chance of being successful in business. It's just, A, it's genetics, and B, it's who you're around, okay? So you have to be consciously aware, guys, consciously aware that what you're going to do is your decision. It's your life. It's nobody else's, okay? So the big misconception is you are becoming whatever you're around and whatever you're born into, and it's going to be really fucking hard for you to change anything because that's what your parents are and your grandparents and the parents before them, and they're all a bunch of fucking broke losers. Okay, I'm here to tell you that's not the case. What you must do is take your life into your own hands, realize you are the alpha and the omega of your own life. You are the destiny of your own life. You can build whatever you want. And I am proof of that concept, okay? Nobody had a roadmap for me. It's all shit I had to figure out on my own. So what I'm saying is every day you wake up, be consciously aware. If you're 50 right now and watching this video, welcome to my world. I'm going to change your life. Listen up, all right? If you're 50 right now and you're down on your luck and things didn't go your way and you had big business plans and you had big life plans, but things got in the way, you got divorced, you caught a bad beat, your business failed, okay, kids don't like you, whatever's going on. I'm here to tell you right now, today, right here as I make this video tonight, that you can change your life right now. If you become consciously aware, right now you can take your life into your own hands and build the life that you actually want to have. If you guys are younger watching this, same goes for you. Stop fucking talking about, thinking about, and dwelling on what's happened to you. Even if right now, I help one person in this video become consciously aware of their situation, I've won. Because I was consciously aware, and when I became consciously aware at a very early age, I said, this life sucks, I don't want it, here's what I want, and I'm going to roadmap how to get it. I was refusing to take mediocrity at best, poverty at worst, as an alternative for me. I was refusing to, I didn't want to do normal things. They didn't interest me. I didn't want to live a small life. I didn't want to fit into the box. I didn't want the golden retriever running around a yard with a couple rugrats and a $30,000 salary somewhere to make me happy. It wouldn't have made me happy. I'm overly ambitious. I have to feed my ambition. I know a lot of you out there are. Congratulations. And I put it up for you. I throw one up for you guys who are overly ambitious. But even if you're not, I'm going to teach you how to be ambitious because I'm going to show you that not only am I a real human, not only am I giving you an opportunity you're going to get once in a lifetime and never again, not only am I going to show you how to get what you really want out of life, including women, or if you're a woman watching this, including the man you want, but I'm going to show you the inner secrets of life, how to tap into what nobody else is thinking about. Nobody ever talks about shit like this because they're not deep thinkers. They're what I call surface thinkers. And I was telling this to a friend of mine the other day. Don't try to make a simpleton into someone who's a big thinker. Don't try to take somebody who is a small thinker, right? They're a small thinker. And what I usually used to do, and then I realized it was a mistake, so don't feel bad if you're doing this, is I would want them to understand my concepts and become a bigger thinker. And I would try to get them to understand me and try to understand the reasoning behind it and explain myself a lot as to why they should be a bigger thinker. I'm going to save you a lot of time and energy. It doesn't work. Okay? Forget it. You have a better chance of creating the new Facebook, over-dominating Facebook and becoming that platform than you do of what I'm telling you right now. If someone's a small thinker and has small ideas, get the fuck away from them as fast as you possibly can. The people who are telling you can't do it, it's not realistic, being rich is impossible, having the girl of your dreams is impossible, it won't work, it can't work, all the different things, get rid of them as fast as possible and then become aware. Be aware first that those are people that not only that you can't talk to or try to be nice to, that you strictly can't have around you. I'm talking about change your number here. I'm going extreme. Those people are counteracting what you want to do. Be aware of what you want. Get rid of the trash. And after you do that, okay, follow me on my journey. Be a part of my legacy. Okay, I'm making it easy for you. I'm laying out all the money. I'm laying out all the content. I'm killing myself to bring this to you guys when I could just be retired on the beach right now somewhere in Costa Rica. Okay, I'm not trying to be obnoxious, but I'm very well off, okay? I am doing this because I am passionate to help you guys have something I never had, number one. Number two, go against the grain. We don't need to be in suits and ties to make millions of dollars. And number three, be a mentor to you guys because I never had a mentor. So I'm so thrilled that all of you look up to me. But instead of just looking up to me, replicate me. Be a better George. You guys can be better than me. I'm 100% convinced that on our mission we're on right now, I will be able to make a lot of you, honestly, in the long run, way better than I ever was. Because I'm going to get you in earlier, and I'm going to teach you the things that I didn't know, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to hold your hand like the mentor that I never had. And as a result, you will be better than me in the end. And I will applaud you and I will cheer you on, because I don't want to be on my private jet with my students, okay, and people as part of my movement, whoever the stars are. I don't want you to be on a shittier jet than me. I want you to have a better one, because I know that I did my job right, and that's what it's about to me. It's about to me is serving the people. Okay, this is not about me making money and nothing other than that. It's about me giving you guys a genuine opportunity from a kid who never had one, had anything, but definitely didn't have a mentor, anyone trying to give them a better life. I'm literally giving you guys the fucking cheat codes to what it's going to take for you to win at life, to win at relationships, to win at business, to win at clout, social status, and the things that you didn't think were possible. I'm here to tell you. And you guys who have followed me already know, and those who don't know me yet and are watching this for the first time, start to get to know me. All right, we'll do a lot of that on my live streams. I've executed these very things, but I'm just getting warmed up. So I'm excited to see what I can do, because I'm just getting warmed up. This is just the very beginning of something that's going to be the most epic thing you will ever see in your